After 75, life feels different. Not better, not worse, just quieter. The days stretch out, the calendar clears, and suddenly, the world feels like it's moving faster than you are. People stop calling as often. You forget what you came into the room for. Even your own hands surprise you. How they look, how they feel. It's not despair, exactly, but it is disorienting. So you need anchors, not just routines, but rituals, tiny choices that remind you you're still here, still you, still becoming. No one tells you how strange this season is, how your life gets smaller on the outside, but deeper on the inside. There's less noise, but more memory, fewer responsibilities, but more moments of wondering, what now? And if you're not careful, the days can blur. Loneliness sneaks in. Not loud, but low and steady. That's why these 5 habits matter. They aren't grand or impressive, but they hold me in place, like quiet stones in a riverbed. Maybe they'll do the same for you. Habit 1, make the bed, even if no one will see it. I know, it sounds simple, but making my bed every morning is a kind of conversation, a way of saying to myself, this day matters. I showed up for it. It takes 2 minutes, but it pulls me out of yesterday and gently places me in today. The world outside might be uncertain, but this corner of fabric and folds, this is mine, and I can shape it. It's not just tidiness, it's dignity. Habit 2, go outside, even if it's just the porch. There were weeks I barely stepped outside, and I felt it in my mood, my breathing, my memory. So now, I go outside every day, even if it's cold, even if I only sit for 5 minutes. I let the air touch my skin. I let the sky remind me I'm part of something larger. I watch the way the light changes. And sometimes, I just sit with the birds. It doesn't matter how far I go. It only matters that I remember. I belong to the world, not just the walls of my house. Habit 3, eat one meal at the table. No phone, no TV. It's easy to slip into eating alone in front of a screen, to let meals become background noise. But food is sacred, and so is attention. So I try, just once a day, to eat at the table. Plate, napkin, fork. No distractions, just me and the moment. Sometimes I say a prayer. Sometimes I remember someone I love. Sometimes I just taste the food. It sounds small, but it brings me back to myself. And in a life that keeps changing, that's no small thing. Habit 4, talk to one person every single day. After 75, silence can stretch too far, so I make it a point to connect. It doesn't have to be deep. A neighbor, a grandchild, even just a friendly, "How are you?" at the grocery store. Human voices remind us that we exist, that we are part of something still unfolding. Some days, the conversation is warm and full of laughter. Other days, it's short and simple, but it keeps the thread of belonging alive. And that thread is worth protecting. Habit 5, end the day with one kind thought. Before bed, I sit quietly. No phone, no news, no noise. And I find one kind thing to say. It might be, "I'm proud of you for making it through today." Or, "You were gentle with yourself, and that matters." Or even just, "Thank you, body, for carrying me." This small habit has changed how I sleep. It softens the edges of the day and reminds me that even now, I am worthy of kindness, especially from myself. None of these habits will make headlines. They won't get applause, but they tether me to the day, to myself, to meaning. And when so much is shifting, your body, your role, your rhythm, these small things become sacred. They are how I remember who I am. You don't need to do it all. You don't need to start over. You just need a few things each day that help you land in your life again. Not out of obligation, but out of love. Love for the person you've been and the person you're still becoming. So if the days feel long, or strange, or heavy, try one of these habits. Make the bed, step outside, set the table, say hello, speak kindly to yourself, because you're still here and your presence still matters. Even after 75, your life can be small and sacred and strong. And you, my friend, you are still grounded. You are still growing.